So we're currently here at North Bristol Rugby Club. We're here to basically celebrate 500 days to go before the Women's Rugby World Cup 2025, but to also talk about Impact 25 investment. So £12 million being spent on women and girls rugby and the legacy of it, you know, the World Cup when it comes, and ensuring that we've got support for women and girls, not just as participants, but in a variety of roles as coaches or volunteers or anything in leadership roles. So today's been all about that.
So Impact 25 is the legacy programme as a result of the partnership we have with UK Government, UK Sport and Sport England, where they've allocated already just over 12 million to build the legacy programmes around the World Cup for 2025. We spent 3 million of that already. That's gone to 655 clubs, purely for the women's and girls game. So it's all to do with creating a better environment for women and girls to play in, so we can get that playing number up from the 40,000 it is now across 800 clubs, hopefully to 100,000 by 2027. It's also going into supporting coaches and match officials, so it's supporting 1,200 of those at the moment, and we've got targets in place where the number of officials we want to attract to the game, number of volunteers we want to bring in, number of coaches we want to bring in, and that's all part of using the World Cup in 25 as that springboard.
Look, the success of the women's rugby over the years, I mean, they won it back in 2014, but they've been to many a final since then. So they've been really successful in terms of getting to the final parts of major tournaments. For me as a footballer watching in on that, you know, it's disappointing that they haven't had the impact, or you know, as many participants after those tournaments. But now we have the funding. It's exciting to see where it can go, because we've seen, as you said, the impact of the Women's Euros and actually winning a home tournament, which hopefully our Red Roses can do next summer, and the impact that it can have on the sport.
The legacy that 2025 is going to be on a far greater scale, and I think just to get more women and girls playing rugby, but it's about much more than that part of the game. You need the volunteers to help on game day to increase that participation. It'd be great to see more female coaches involved in all levels of the game. Again, referees, pundits, and you see some of the Red Roses now going into like journalism and the punditry, and that's like again something that the World Cup is going to showcase. So it's not just about putting the product out on the pitch, it's about much more than that, and hopefully to grow the game and spread the love of this game as well.
I think it's just so good for girls to be playing a sport like rugby, because I feel like it's typical that girls will be told like, oh, don't be aggressive, don't be loud, and rugby just goes against all of that, and then you're just playing with such like strong girls and like the friendships, like all of us, we're best mates, and it's so nice to be with them.